Let's have a badminton tournament. Number. Thank you.
Greece, 700 BC, is the moment where the first Olympics were held. 700 years before Christ was born. A few decades, hundreds of years later, the stadium was abandoned. And in 1817, the stadium was rediscovered, being piled up with all this land and dirt. 10 years later, people came in and excavated the area, and then finally in 1896, the Olympics was reborn. The history of people coming together and having fun and bonding together and playing sports is here again. However, currently, it's still being used, and just for scale, that's a person, so you can tell how big it is. However, for UBD Toastmasters, for the Toastmasters community, we did have a sport that we celebrate that got us bonding together, let us mingle with our clubs and people from other clubs. It was held, used to be in Rano's house, but as celebratory as it is, as much as it cultivated happiness and connection, it was long before forgotten. So, my mission for this HPL is similar to the Stadium of Olympia, is to revive and dig up and excavate the dirt in order to revive the spirit of sports, enthusiasm, and connectivity in Toastmasters. My vision for this badminton tournament is to create a fun bonding session between UBD and non-UBD people over a simple game called badminton. My mission, or missions, okay, here's one of them. To bring the members closer together and improve camaraderie. The second one is, of course, since Brunei is, obese, it's to promote health and fitness, and something that would make my old lecturer proud. And last but not least, is my own personal mission. In leadership roles, I tend to do two things. I tend to overthink, and I tend to stress out very much. So my personal mission is to delegate the task and not overthink. So this is my personal mission. So what's next? Here's the details. It will be held on the 8th of August next month, exactly 4 weeks after today, from 9 AM until 12 noon. And we're hoping that it will be held at Malay Court. How does the Malay Court look like? Well, it looks like this. And we're hoping to take up 2 courts in order to have a tournament where people can play badminton. And of course, as part of HPL, I'm supposed to get the guidance committee. The guidance committee is someone that will guide me along the way, for me to always consult and for them to always sort of test me on whether or not I'm fulfilling my mission and vision, whether or not I'm delegating, whether or not I'm still overthinking. And for my guidance committee, I've selected 2 people. Number 1 is Megat. Why Megat? Because he does sports and also because he's my colleague, easy to access. And second, our very own famous badminton player, none other than Rano Iskandar. Okay? Now, that's the guidance committee. How about the team? Well, for the team, I have 4 team members. There's 2 SAA, delegating for the logistics part, and then 1 person for marketing, and 1 person for secretary. For the SAAs, what they will do is they will handle the food and beverages, the medals, the prizes, the music, the speakers, the microphones, everything that the venue also they will handle. Usually in my role as a leader, I always say, oh, I can do it, so I'll do it on my own. So I think this is a good idea to delegate. The second one for marketing. Marketing is something that I always struggle with because I always have this intuition that, oh, I can do it better than anyone else. But because of that, it doesn't train other people. It doesn't give other people the opportunity. So so the marketing people will get a lot of skills for marketing from me. And last but not least is the secretary. Secretary is not just the person who writes down notes. It's also the person who, during the whole tournament, takes note of who wins and who loses, and in the end announces to everyone who will get to the top ranks. For the SAA number 1, I have none other than Toastmaster of the evening, Ari Jeffrey. However, for the remaining roles, it's still vacant. So if anyone is eager to learn about logistics, about project management, and marketing and secretary, please contact me. You help me, I'll help you. It will be easy. Okay? In summary, basically, that is it for Neville's HBL. Now, I'd like to summarize by having a small vision of how things are supposed to be. A vision of how it will be is when you walk into the tournament, when someone from Brunei Speakers Club walks into the hallway, he or she just pays a fee, for example, $10. He comes in, grabs a few drinks, talks with other members from Oculus or from UBD, and then he grabs his shuttlecock and then just starts playing badminton, warming up, and then eventually he or she will be communicated on which team he will be playing. And then after playing a few rounds, he or she will know at what rank he is in. And then once that person wins, he or she will be announced with an award, communicated well by the secretary himself. And then throughout the entire event, he or she is able to look at the event through Instagram Live, which will be broadcasted for everyone to see. And then afterwards, we can all go home, or we can all go for supper to talk about the team, or to talk about other things Toastmasters. So everyone, that is it for my HBL. Looking forward for it, and please come to me for these 3 roles. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Back to you, Dr.
Covered to that badminton tournament. Thank you, Neville, for your speech. And please assist Neville on his project, and I'm sure it will be one of the most look forward to UBD Toastmasters bonding event as well, and as well as an area-wide bonding session. So with that, we have the break timer. How long do we have for break?